Today on our spiritual menu we will have a burger of a game, Bulletstorm. For all my fans who are already preparing the quills and are ready to doubt my sanity in the comment section, let me explain myself. There is always that cast of people who enjoy something visceral, something low energy infusing, and my duty is to educate those poor souls. Therefore, it is inevitable that a master chef has to visit McDonald's from time to time. Don't judge me before I made my verdict on this dish. Bulletstorm is a game for people who would not survive in my blog's comment section as if they could understand a word there. Simpletons with itchy trigger fingers. Game shamelessly caters to the audience that believes that achieving some kind of spectacular kill is what gaming is all about. Zero art house value, zero academic research. No, why? Just press the button to incinerate enemy, press again to kick him and send him flying, and then press again to impale him on some rebar by shooting him in the ass. This is your dream? This is your legacy? Well, according to simple minded game developers, that's probably what people want. They don't want exquisite storytelling or serious characters. No, just bullet in the ass and edgy jokes that overflood this game. If someone doesn't call you a shithead every minute, then your game is probably frozen, metaphorically. Because the only good thing about this game is that it runs well and doesn't crash on me. But other than that, first of all, the game forces you to play as some kind of soldier alcoholic
Attention, everybody, captain on deck.
who probably confuses Claude Monet and Edouard Manet, but somehow commands a unit of special forces, as if commanding position would ever be granted to such a lowlife. Your not so bright character can kick, drag enemies with electric leash, and shoot them with 7 different unlockable weapons and their alternative fire. As you mindlessly perform skill shots and acquire score points, you can upgrade your weapons and buy ammo. So you are forced to serve as a monkey in a circus and perform complex skill shots, or you won't get enough points to unlock upgrades. My faith in humanity has seriously plummeted because of this atrocious system. Instead of challenging our minds, instead of tying upgrades to intellectual self expression, we are bound to that archaic shoot and earn system. Come on, devs. Surely you don't believe that we are incapable of challenging our minds, or perhaps you know your target audience way too well. Again, McDonald's. One of our companions is an interesting choice, I must say, and although I will not spoil you some surprises, let me tell you that he truly has some cold-blooded technological elegance to him. Unfortunately, he is not a main protagonist, and later on you are joined by a female teammate who competes in primitive behavior patterns with our hero, and sometimes even wins this monkey tournament. As for the villain, whose face you see on a game's cover, his energy is not that different compared to good guys, with the exception that he is subjectively evil and has committed crimes which might be legal considering his authority and position in hierarchy. He swears a lot, he gloats, he mocks protagonists, that's it. A villain who probably thinks that Maria Eric Remarque is a couple and who is more concerned with his cartoonish I don't give a F attitude instead of challenging the status quo of this world in some meaningful manner. Another redeeming quality of this game is that it's quite short, about 8-9 hours for a campaign, and then if you have nothing better to do with your life, you can replay it in overkill mode with weapons unlocked. And then, if you are a total bum, you might even play Echoes, essentially a high score racing through separate maps with zero impact on a game world. And before we end this exercise in metaphysical futility, Some more words about the actual game world. If you thought that it is paramount for a good shooter to have serious world, populated with mindful NPCs who would create a harmonical experience for a player's soul, you forgot that you are eating a burger, and not my favorite boeuf bourguignon from a world-class chef, Julien de la Bastillon. This world is ravaged, outrageously destructive, and nihilistically pointless. While I don't condone any war crimes, I don't see a reason why not to metaphorically gas all the brain dead simpletons of the game's world. All they do is shoot, kill, and cannibalize each other. So, a place where a fan of this game would probably feel just fine. How did we come to this pitiful state in FPS genre? My verdict, stay away from this slop and better wait for a release of my visual novel game next month. It will make so much more for your development than Bulletstorm.